Okay, welcome back. Today, with a new episode, I'm here with my guest, Nayanita Kalita. A warm welcome to you, Nayanita. How are you doing?
Thank you, Tasrinva. I'm doing good. And I thank you so much for inviting me to your podcast and uh, giving me the opportunity to express my journey in IITG and my life in IITG. Thank you so much.
Right. I'm inviting you to let people know who are still afraid of doing a PhD in IIT or any of the premier institute because they think that once you get into it, there is no life beyond your lab, right? But I have
Yeah.
seen you growing since last 5 years, maybe. Along with your research, you are doing amazing in all areas of your life. So that is the purpose of bringing you here
Yeah.
and getting your insights from the campus and beyond the campus. So, first we talk about your research a little bit, then we slowly move to the other areas.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your work.
Yeah. So first of all, I joined my PhD in 2020 July during the COVID time. I appeared for all the interviews and everything. So at that time also I was so scared thinking how I will be able to manage because I joined directly after my B.Tech. So I joined
Right.
as a direct PhD in the mechanical department. So first of all, I did not have any exposure of any research background. I did not have any even face-to-face conversation regarding research or regarding anything in that much deep level with any professor or any faculties also. So I was very afraid. So, but I thought after my gate this is the best option as after qualifying also I want to tell that for direct PhD many people doesn't know what are the qualifications, how they can join. So for direct PhD now they have converted it to dual degree. So initially it was like you need to qualify for GATE, and after qualifying GATE you should have a good academic background. Like in your B.Tech you must have more than 75%, 75% or 7.5 CGPA. But if you have more than 8 or 80%, it's good. There is a better chance of getting qualified. So with those eligibility criteria, I got selected for IITG. So after that, after 6 months, we were called to campus because that time it was COVID time. So after
Right.
coming to IITG, I was initially I was very afraid that how the faculties it will be like a very strict environment. I
Right.
like that I thought because I visited IITG in 2018 with my friends. During that time, it was I think June, July, summer vacation time. So there were very less people, and everything was very gloomy. There were no one in the street because I was from IIT Guwahati, and we used to roam with our friends. That used to be our
Mhm.
culture. Like we will roam, we will do everything. In Tezpur University also, we used to do. I was in dance also. We used to do group dance, and I was the hostel mass convener also, where I need to handle the mass for 1 year. So there here IITG it is different. So I was very afraid how it the environment will be in IITG because we did not see anyone on the street also. So we thought IITians work a lot. They don't even go
Right.
outside. But after joining IITG, after coming, I realized that it's not like that. Here,
Mm.
students do many activities actually. They're more active. Like,
Right.
if you, first of all, people think that only for B.Tech people they do all the entertainment. For PhDs, it's not
Mhm.
like that. But it's not, but it's up to you and how you manage your things. So after joining, I used to go to, I joined the gym and through the, for, and one thing that I have learned in IITG is my love for the dogs that I have gained in IITG only. So after
Right.
coming here, after 2 3 months, I saw one two sick dogs, so I felt bad. So that's how I came in contact with you, Didi, to call
Right.
some pet.
I remember. I think we
Yeah.
bonded over the dog, that black one, and the Mimi, right? The
Yeah,
black one,
but
she
yeah,
died.
yeah. But I
Hmm.
contacted you for Lucky. He was sick, so I
Right.
wanted some way to call, but I did not have any contact. So I talked to you, and you added me to that group, animal
Right. I
care group.
remember our first meeting near
Yeah,
Dhansuria Hospital. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Corridor.
Yeah, so after that, I became slowly over the time, I became a part of that group, core committee members. So with that, we did. I have volunteered for many activities for dogs. First, beginning there was no club, much club activities. So at that time,
Right.
we 6 7 people of Thansiri hostel decided for to take
Mhm.
care of the new sack dogs, Ipi, Munu, and Lokopoko. So for them, we did the neutering drive. Then we did the vaccination drive from our side with our own contributions. So after that, the mass neutering happened with the help of the institution. So there also I volunteered. Then one time in Alsaringa, I worked as a that was first the idea came into my mind, like why don't we put a shop to for dog adoption. So
Right.
that also somehow I got support from all the group, all the people. Then there were many active members as well. Then we
Mhm.
together did a very good act, and we I think 5 6 dogs puppies we got
Got
adopted.
adopted. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. By the time I left IITG, I think it was 2023 probably.
2020, yeah, 2023. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you left that time. Before
Yeah.
that, you left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there also I took part, and like after doing research also these activities actually help us to groom to but whenever I feel stressed, there are days when nothing works for us, like we will go to lab, we will plan some to do something, to write something or to do some experiment, but for some reasons we could not do that. So that time you we all become very stressed, how the like we start thinking in the long run, how I will manage this 4 years, how I will manage this 5 years, even I'm not being able to do this experiment. During that time I used to go in newsac, I will sit with Ippy, I will sit with Lokopoko, and that instantly that stress goes out of my head, and I
Mhm.
start playing with them. I become the happiest person. So like that, few things like for a few people. Also, I used to go for jogging. I used to go for now after last 2 years. I'm not being able to do that much because of my health issues. Because the
Right.
after the accident, I could not become that much active. So, but
Mhm.
before that, two ways is one is going for jogging or exercise, and one is sitting with dogs. These two other activities outside my lab helped a lot to me, and. Before also in my lab also our family we had a very good seniors group. So we in our lab we had cooking like some student seniors,
Mm.
Prativadi and her group
Right.
used to work in the porous radiant burner. So they had all the utensils to cook everything because their taste used to be cooking taste. So we used to utilize those utensils and used to cook something. Our senior used to cook for us and we helped them. So like that also in many times it helped. So yeah, IITC has groomed me a lot, that I must say. First this dog thing, then I have while doing many activities we meet other people also, like I met you and many people in the group like Ashwara and other
Yeah.
few friends I have got through those other activities only. So
True.
yeah, so those important people I have got outside lab only, and there are many people who has those friends groups who are outside the lab, but they are very important in their life and they are helping in every way. Because I have seen your group also, like Prativa Di, you, Tinka Didi, everyone used to have Priyanka Didi, everyone used to have like we used to sit for 1 hour in the mess, and we used to
Right.
eat for hours, like 1 2 hours our hand used to get dry, and we will be keep sitting there talking there. Slowly
Hmm.
that every one by one everyone left and that group shrinked. Last
Right.
I used to sit with Rasmi Didi, Rosni Didi, and before that
Right.
Priyanka Didi. Then after that, that whole group got passed, and so actually, it's not like that how people think. Also, in 2022, 22 January, I got selected for PMRF.
Hmm.
So after getting PMRF as well, I have learned so many things. Initially, I thought it's PMRF. I will have to give extra reviews because for normal PhD scholars, we need to appear for annual progress seminar
Review.
one time.
Right.
But for PMRFs, we need to give the annual progress seminar to the National PMRF committee as well. So
Hmm.
I used to sit for two times, like May, April, May. I used to have my institute annual progress seminar. Then in November, December, I used to have the again another annual
One.
progress seminar. Yeah, so it was. A little bit I felt like hectic, but I could manage because with the PMRF as well, I from that committee as well, I got many suggestions like you
Very
can
good.
work like this, work like that. Everything
Hmm.
helped. Also with the PMRF, I got the opportunity to go to many countries, which I did not know that. Like before coming to IITG, I did not think that I will ever go out of India that soon. Though it was in my
Right.
head that if I get an opportunity, I would like to go outside to explore other places. But God help me, and somehow I got the opportunity of PMRF, and through PMRF, I have visited. Initially, I went to Indonesia in 2023. Then
Right.
2024, I planned, but because of my personal issues and health issues, I could not go. Then 2025, I went to Japan. While going to Japan, I had a layover in Sri Lanka. So there I spent around a whole day, like morning 8 to evening in the Sri Lanka. Then after that, I went to Malaysia in August 2025. And then at the end, I went to yeah, United Kingdom, London, and Scotland as well. And while going again, I had the layover in Dubai, so that also I utilized. So initially, I used to be very scared, like how I will manage, how I will. But now I have become comfortable. So I think we should go out of our comfort zone to
Very
explore
true.
ourselves. That I have learned
Right.
here in IITG. Like I can do much more. I can enjoy something that is out of my comfort zone that I did not know
Right.
before
Yeah, and
coming.
once you go alone to one country or any one unknown place where nobody knows you, I think you can do anything.
Anything.
That
Yeah,
fear
yeah,
will never come to your way. Yes.
yeah. That's what I when I went to Indonesia first, I went with my lab mates. So initially I was very scared. Okay, but at that time I had some support. My two, three lab mates went, but I while going, but while coming back, I took a brave decision. I came alone because they had other dates, they had other plans. So I wanted to stay one more day because I wanted to visit one more place. I wanted to do few more things. But
Mm.
I thought, why don't I stay one more day? Because at that time I was very scared. Like I was like, no, I will come back with them. Then my friend Rigved, he helped me. He motivated. Why you can't do, Nayanita? You can do. You can stay. If you for experience while going, you will learn what to do, what not to do in the airport for
Mm.
international immigration and all. While coming back, you can come alone. So that time I started the traveling alone. So in Indonesia, I took that. Scoopy, they call it Scoopy. We have small scooter, they call it
Mm.
Scoopy. So I used to take Scoopy and I used to roam in the whole Bali. Kutta. I went to other places, 60, 70 kilometer in Scoopy, and I felt very safe.
Mm.
So that was also out of my comfort zone, but I did it. I was scared, but I did it. But I was keeping in mind that I need to come back but before this time. So that also
Mm.
I kept in mind. So like that I have explored. Then after that, that fear went like I can do. Okay, if I have gone alone, I can do again. Then Japan also, I went with my lab mate. But and then when I went to, I got an opportunity to go to Malaysia. That time initially I was not thinking. Then I thought, why don't I take my parents? Because
Right.
in when I went to Indonesia, one of my friend, lab mate, he took his parents. So while Malaysia, I thought, why don't I take my parents? They can also go with me. I can manage. So I applied for their passport in Tatkal. So I
Right.
got it within 1 week, and within 15-20 days, I planned their travel to Malaysia. So, so, so within 15-20 days, I planned their trip. My things already planned, but for
Mhm.
them, including them, I decided within 15-20 days. I made their passport, everything, documents. So that's a experience. Then I took them. I also they have health issues also, so for that also they can't eat everything. So for that also I booked a stay like that, where they can cook their own food also. Sometimes they can eat outside, but most of the time they can eat their own good food.
Right.
So I took many things with me also. So that also I kept in mind. So if you I feel like if we plan accordingly regarding all the
Mm.
situations, we can manage. Then finally, in December, I went to UK. During that time, I went alone only, because all my fear already
Went out.
went.
Right.
So after that, I went to UK. While coming back from UK, I went to I whole day I roamed in the Dubai. So that was a hectic time, but I enjoyed, because I had 3 days I could not properly sleep as well, because I came from UK to London. That whole night I was in the flight. I was at layover. Then in the layover I roamed the whole, yeah, Dubai. Whatever possible for me for one day. Everything I covered. Then
Right.
again I had the whole night I had to stay in the airport, and even a night at around 4:30 a.m. I had a return flight from UK to Delhi. Then again
Mm.
from Delhi to again I had labor. So around 3 days around I could not sleep properly. So that also I managed. So yeah, these things I have learned after coming to IITZ only, because IITZ only gave me all these opportunities. And
Right.
that why people while deciding that they get scared that if we go for a higher institute, that pressure level will be more. But that thing makes us stronger actually,
True.
to handle more pressure.
Mm.
Sorry, to do more activities. That I have learned from IITZ only.
Yeah, that exposure is very important. Like how
Yeah,
you, so how
yeah.
you manage your time, like along with research, because if you're going for conference, so obviously you have to have some
Sorry.
good amount of work, right? Then only you can
Mm.
show it to the world. So how you manage all this thing together?
Uh, Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. So how I manage means I have done experiments and everything before. Before 2 years itself, I started my experiments very early.
Mm.
Sorry, I
Yeah, it's
started
okay.
my experiments very early in 2022 itself. So and that was also good for me, because I had the experimental data with me to
Mm.
show it in different conferences. So also I did numerical also few, but as I had experimental data, I could do more experiments and get more data. So I used to manage like during in 2022-23, when I used to have experiments as well. I was writing research paper as well. So my experiments will go from morning 6-7 to night sometime. Few experiments will go overnight also, because I have drying experiment. So I need to dry it until I get the required moisture content. So
Right.
I need to stay in the lab since morning to night. So I used to like I need to go for take a reading before, in between I will write something for my paper. So parallel work I have done. Like that I have managed, and financially I have managed with PMRF. Few amount I have used from my pocket as well, because in PMRF, we get the accommodation for the during the conference days only. Like if I have conference for 5 days, so 5 days plus one before or after the conference. That only 6 days I will get the stay or food, and other days I have managed. And work I have managed from my experimental work, because I had experimental, so I could produce more data. That was good for me, and even. In some conferences we go for only oral presentation only, so it's like it's not for publishing paper, so for that we don't need much data also. So there are different, yeah, for few conferences I went, and I got my paper published, because there are two types of people like targeting the conferences. Like if some people will target those conferences who has more collaboration with journals, like if they want to publish papers. So like
Right.
that, from 2 3 conferences I published 2 papers as well, so it was beneficial for me. So but for few conferences I went for networking, like at the end phase of my PhD. Like I think this person is coming, his lab, I want to explore more about his lab, his what are the works he is doing, he has some good talk. So those kind of uh, at the end type, because I already got 3 4 papers by the end of my PhD. So I was thinking, if I go for networking, that will be better at 9. So we need to manage what is the requirement at the at that time. So accordingly, we can target what type
Right.
of conference we want to go. And also, I want to add one more thing. I was PMRF, so I got funding. I used to get funding yearly, 2 lakhs for contingency. From that, I can spend the conference. But I used to spend from my experiment also. For experiment also, I used to use that money. So at the end, I used the ANRF, which was used to call as SARB. Earlier, it was SARB ITS. Now it has changed the name to ANRF.
Right.
Yeah, Anushantan Research Fund, it is called as. So from
Right.
that also I got one conference, the last conference funding from that ITS only I got. So how for that we need the one, if we have one research paper in our hand while we apply. So I already had 2 research papers before while applying. So it was good for me. So people can explore that option as well, who wants to go to attend abroad for attending conferences. Also, yeah,
So to
also,
apply to ANRF, you have to give them the draft of your paper. Is it like that?
no. We need to give a CV. We don't need to give
Okay.
any. Yeah, we need to give the conference, like when while applying, we need to give CV and the abstract. Why we are applying for that conference? What is the abstract? And if the abstract has been accepted, that acceptance we need to attach. They have online portal there. We need to initially we need to fill all the data in the portal. So after that, they will give us the confirmation mail that you have been selected. You can use this. But from ANRF, they give only the travel, registration, and visa fees. But they don't give accommodation and food. So that we need to manage from our hand.
Okay. And how long does that process take if you
Actually,
apply now?
ANRF is like we can apply from 60 to 90 days. When I was applying, it was like from conference, that portal will open during that time only. Like if I have the conference on 5th December, I can apply 3 to 2 months before only.
Before.
During that 1 month only I can apply. And
Hmm.
from 60 to from 30 to 45 days before the conference, they will give, during those 15 days they will give the confirmation that you have been selected or not. So after that, immediately one will have to apply for the visa. So whoever is applying for ANRF, they need to get the appointment before that only. Because if for me, that mistake I did once, because I was waiting to get the confirmation. I got the confirmation before on the 45 day, but
Mm-hmm.
on 45 date I got the confirmation, but I could not get the visa appointment date because it was already full during that time. So I could not get the visa appointment date. So I could not apply the visa. So though I got the opportunity, I could not go. So
Oh,
that also people need to plan. But for a few countries who doesn't have visa issues, they can easily get the visa within 1 month and go. But
right.
for few countries, it's visa getting visa is very difficult.
Difficult.
So
And also
like
the ticket price will be high, right? If you wait till the 15th day,
yeah,
the
yeah.
price of the ticket will also be high.
Yeah, but if we get the ANRF, they will cover
Or
everything
they
in
will
the
cover.
flight. Yeah,
Oh,
stay a little bit extra it will go, but stay we can book early with the free cancellation option, like
right,
that we
right.
can cancel till 1 week before, like that we can keep the stay booking at the
Hmm.
low price. But flight we can book later because already this is going to be reimbursed, so that is not
Hmm.
an issue.
Right.
So.
Okay. And what else you want to add?
So overall, I would like to say that don't get scared to go to IITG thinking that it will be very hectic, because in my B.Tech, I want to say from my honest from my heart, like while doing B.Tech, I got in NIT also, NIT Silchar also, but I thought life will be very hectic there. I was scared. I got in Tezpur University also, but I got in NIT Silchar also. But I got comfortable with Tezpur University, which definitely did very good for me, Tezpur University. Obviously, I have
Right.
learned so many things. But during that time, I thought, and I going to NIT, I will not be able to cope up. There will be everyone will be very smart, talented. I will
Studios.
not be able to say that fear I had. But after coming to IITG also, in the beginning I had that fear. But and I thought how I will survive the coursework, how I will manage. But eventually I have managed because we
Hmm.
have that potential. We have not explored it. When we do it, when we come to that environment, automatically our body cross that threshold, and once we cross that threshold, that we can easily get into
Do
that
that. Right.
yeah, so don't get scared to go to new environment or new place thinking that it will be more pressurized for you. It will push you, but it will make you a better person. Like coal goes to the fire and it shines more when it comes out, like that.
Right.
So that's what my point of view. If we get the opportunity, we should definitely go for it. And how we manage the other part of our life, that depends on totally us. How we manage the time, how we do the parallel working. If we have passion for something, we can do this also. We will manage that also, because there is
Right.
always a way out. That also only we need to manage from ourselves. That's
Nice.
it.
Right. Yeah, even when I came to IIT first during my MTech project, that time also we came from the back side, back gate. So I crossed this mechanical workshop only, and there was no people. It was during July or June. So
Yeah,
same thought came to my mind: why nobody is outside? Like, is everyone very studious or what? So yeah, I also experienced the same way, and I also thought people will be very studious and all. We will not get time, but
yeah,
slowly you get into the system. So the main thing is that we most of the time we undervalue ourselves. So
yeah,
that's the only disadvantage. I think we don't realize the potential inside
mm,
us until someone points it out, or sometimes
yeah,
it takes us long to realize. So
yeah,
I think that is the summary. I would like the audience or any students who are watching that don't undervalue yourself, because eventually you will get the way where you want to be.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So, thank you, Nayanita, for joining me and sharing your own experience with us. I hope it will help someone in their way to any
Thank you
of the
so much,
premier
Didi.
institutes.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for inviting me. Hope, hopefully, I will be able to give some good, positive, uh, mm, uh, positive affirmation to all the people, your audience out there. Hope they will
Right.
like our talk and it will be beneficial for them. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you. And I remember because after leaving IIT, every year I'm going to meet my juniors and friends, and you are one of them. That all these 3 times I'm meeting you. So
Yeah,
yeah, that is also there. So it's important to have your own kind of people, right,
yeah.
along with your research as a support.
And I would like to congratulate you for joining SRM as a assistant professor. So
Thank you
I did
so
not get the opportunity to talk to you face to face. So today I have got. So congratulations to you, Didi.
Thank you. Because when I joined that time only you went to Malaysia. I came here, then
Yeah, yeah.
that, yeah, you contacted me. I said I already reached here.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Nayanita.
Ba.
Thank you.
Thank you.